La
La la la la la la.
You should have. You literally should have started recording like straight away.
I have, mate. Don't worry.
Oh, have you?
I've got all this.
Jesus. What's your most useless talent? Probably fucking streaming.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this episode, we are joined by my good friend Smurphy. He will explain to you how he gained his first followers, what he did to do this, what platforms he streams on, and how he streams on these platforms. Without further ado, let's go straight into it. Here he is.
And cue the awkwardness.
And action. You got your makeup on point?
Yeah.
Good.
My eyebrows are well bushy.
I suppose we better start with introducing yourself.
Okie dokie. This is awkward. I am. Shall I say my real name? No, I'm going to stay anonymous. Not anonymous. I am Smurphy GMR or Smurph. And what is your name?
My name is FLS GMR.
Nice to meet you, FLS GMR.
Yeah. Just so everybody knows, because everyone calls me Flusgummer.
Flusgummer. I'm Smurf
Gummer. No,
Gummer.
I went on to someone's stream the other day and they called, I can't remember what they called me, Grandmaster something.
Really?
Yeah, so no, mate.
What?
Gamer.
I love hearing people's responses on what they call you.
Yeah.
I love trying to read people's names as well sometimes.
Oh, that's the best part.
Especially on Facebook.
Thanks for the like.
Yeah. Thank you, mate. Cheers. Most of the time I do just turn around and say, oh, I'm really sorry, I don't know what your name says.
Yeah.
But thank you.
Or I get it wrong and they're like, no, that's not my name. Oh,
Yeah.
I've just lost a fault.
Well, that's your name now.
I
think actually at one point I did. At one point I just started calling people the same name, like John or something. It's so much easier. And then they're coming in and they don't know that I'm calling everyone the same name. And they're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
not
not
what
John.
my name is. No. You are now.
Well, I think I just heard Facebook in there. So what platform do you stream to?
Well, I wasn't thinking about Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Not so much stream on YouTube.
Okay. So
now and then. If there's like events and stuff like that, then I'll try and push it over to YouTube as well.
Yeah.
But most of the time I'll just use that for like uploading.
Nice.
But main platform is Facebook.
That's your main one.
Yeah.
Do you have the most followers on that one, or?
Let me think. No.
Okay. So why do you choose it as your main platform? Is there a reason?
I think it's just easier. Like Facebook's not just like a streaming service like Twitch, where you only go there just for one thing. Facebook's social media.
Yeah.
So there's people everywhere. People are on it for not just watching people. They're there for finding out things. Like people are constantly there, aren't they? It's just making them notice you. I think it's a big boost.
Easier to grow.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but slightly harder when everyone else is doing it.
So for multi-streaming, what do you use? Because I use OBS
Slobs.
Studios. Those slobs, Streamlabs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you got to have Streamlabs Prime, didn't you?
You have to have Streamlabs Prime to stream.
Yeah. But to be honest, I don't actually know the last time I did multi-stream. I think it has just been on Facebook the last couple of times.
Any reason why?
No.
So with YouTube, do you create content and upload content as well?
Yeah.
Do you not find that even with streaming, does it mess up the algorithm at all? Or
I don't know. I think it's just working on a pattern.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm probably worse for, is that having a schedule.
Yeah.
Like I think the last time I streamed was 2 days ago, I think. And then before that it was like a week. But then in between then I uploaded a YouTube video.
Yeah.
But it all comes down to consistency. If you're streaming 3 days a week, try as much as you can to fit in as many YouTube videos there as well.
Yeah.
It's just timing, isn't it? No one's got enough time.
Oh no, not if you're not a full-time streamer.
No, unfortunately not. But that's the other thing, is that sometimes I feel like I don't have enough time to be streaming.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if maybe I'd prefer to minimize the streaming to maybe once a week and then just spend most of the week doing YouTube.
Creating content that way.
Yeah, and the good thing is once you've got the video made, you don't just have to post it on YouTube. You can post it on Facebook and then even Twitch now.
Oh,
you can post. Okay. Yeah, you can post like ready-made videos on Twitch.
Nice to know.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know how it works. I think it does just go under videos, but I know it can go on your main page as well, so that once you have people come back to your channel, the video's already playing. Sometimes it will either go off your last stream or the video that you choose it to.
Okay, well that's sort of like the spotlight, and also Twitch has a trailer, doesn't it? So like introducing yourself.
Yeah, so you can pretty much upload anything there as well.
Oh, nice. No, that's nice to know actually.
Yeah, it's good.
So, coming back, when did you start streaming?
Years ago. Like, no, well, this is what annoys me the most. I was, what was I? I must have been about 16, 17. So like 10 years ago. And I got a Hopage HDR capture card. And back then, this capture card was a box. It was like a huge chunk. And Syndicate, Tom Syndicate, he started round about the same time that I was starting. So what he was using, I was like, oh, okay, I need that. And I'm really going to do this. Like I'm getting on zombies, like Black Ops 1 and all things like that I've loved playing back then. And it's the same as what he was doing. But I only had like a little Dell laptop that was just crap. It would just never load or render. And to be honest, I didn't even know what I was doing. I didn't sit there and think, I'll tell you what, I'll YouTube this.
Yeah.
And then I'll learn and I'll keep learning and I'll just get better and better and better. I just need to stick at it. Instead, I spent like £250 on this ginormous box to record, I think it was one video that by the time I'd recorded it and looked at it, I was like, nah, that's not good. And then I gave up. But it annoys me that if I would have carried on then, from 10 years ago, it could have, my life could be completely different right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Instead, I'm starting at the time where everyone else wants to do it, instead of finishing it and really cracking on with it before anyone else was doing it. So yeah, that's annoying. I gave up on that, and then must have been again a couple of years ago. I just streamed using like the PlayStation, where it just goes straight to YouTube.
Yeah. So was that like just the whole game or just clips or?
No, that was just like the whole game, just live streaming and just seeing. I did do a couple. I remember when Blackout first released, I used the like the PlayStation recording.
Yeah.
And just recorded my first win on Blackout and posted that up. And I was like, oh, wow, that's done well. I'm just going to keep doing this. And then just didn't. And then I just started going live now and then and just sitting there and just playing. And then when DLCs came out, I'd sit there and make sure I went live for all of that.
Yeah.
And then again, just stopped until it must have been like a year ago or something. I was like, right, no, I love doing this. Like, I'm obsessed with playing games.
Yeah.
And I have been since I was a kid.
You always have been, yeah.
So I'm just going to carry on doing it and like just stick it at this time. I'm going to get everything that I need. I'm going to make it comfortable. And sometimes I do go a little bit OCD trying to make sure everything's perfect. But then I'm happy and I feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And
you got to feel comfortable at the end of the day.
Yeah, Facebook started streaming. So I was like, ideal. I'm jumping on that. So that's when I carried on again.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So coming back to you were on about consistency. So if you had that consistency to begin with, you reckon you would be somewhere different today?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And what makes it worse is that back then when I wanted to start doing it, I was much better at playing than what I am now.
Yeah.
But because I've spent a couple of years having that break where I was growing up and I was working and things like that, and like in relationships and living pretty much. I wouldn't say I lost the skill. I just lost the chances of getting better and better.
Yeah.
So now it's obviously harder when you see all these younger people that are like insane at the game.
Yeah, literally.
And you think, I used to be like that back then.
Yeah. if I would have been again consistent.
And if I would have carried on, I could have been exactly the same.
Yeah.
Or better. But yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like in my period from when I started playing it, because Warzone for me was my first battle royale. Literally from the moment I first stepped into Verdansk to now, my gameplay is just so much different.
Yeah.
And that's only been what?
Well, that's what I mean. I've been sitting there watching it grow as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's the same with like other people that we play with. Their first games were like Warzone. Like their first battle royale, people might think, oh, it's just the same kind of thing. It's not. It's completely different. Like it's not just going in, you can kill people, you can die and then respawn, and then you just go again and again.
Yeah.
It's you die, you're done. Yeah. Like you really need to think and focus.
Tactical.
So you go from people that have only ever played like multiplayer, where they know if they're dead, they can just respawn and carry on.
Yeah.
To them really having to think about like strategizing and then like listening to someone else and like working as an actual team. And you just see them change completely. Like they're just 1 minute, like when the game first comes out and they're on it and they're like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. To then a couple of months down the line, like you're getting like dubs and dubs and dubs, and you're like, Jesus. Like it's good to see someone else grow.
Yeah, it's nice to have a progression, like you say, watching your friend actually go from point A to point B, and this.
It's amazing. You get that like slight bit of like proudness as well.
Yeah,
that you're kind of like, I helped him do that.
My boy.
Yeah, like a proud father.
Yeah.
Because my first battle royale was, what was it, Fortnite?
Yeah,
I think, and I didn't even start that in season 1. I think it was season 2. No, I downloaded it in season 1 when it first started. And then I think I played like one game and I was like, oh, I don't know, this is a bit weird. It's so like, I'm used to playing like COD that's like dark and a bit eerie kind of thing. And then suddenly you go into a game where
it's cartoony,
you can like build walls and it's so bright and you're like, why is my character dancing? And it was a bit, and then I thought season 2, I'll give it another go. And I literally just fell in love with it not because of so much the game, but it was more of the game mode.
Yeah.
Like Battle Royale just changed everything. And I was like, this is amazing. And then Blackout, absolutely loved it as well. And then Warzone, the day I sat there, because I was playing Modern Warfare, and it was when Modern Warfare released, no one even knew that Warzone was going to exist. And then suddenly I'm sitting there, and to be honest, I think I was on the toilet like most of the time. And my friend sent me a video of the trailer release for like Warzone, and I was just like, oh my God, I'm hyped. Like, this is what I've been waiting for.
Goosebumps, hairs on end.
Yeah. Like, that's a game that you're going to be interested in when you're sitting there and you're already hyped.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where you wish they released the trailer on the day that they're releasing it.
Yeah.
Because nothing winds me up more that when you see a trailer and then suddenly you're like, in 3 weeks' time. I'm like, no.
Wait, no, I want it now.
I want it, yeah. They always make you wait.
Don't tease me. Don't tease me.
Innit? Goddamn teaser trailers.
Yeah.
It's annoying. But yeah, it's good.
Oh, nice. Right, so you say you've been streaming for years now. Can you remember when you gained your first 100 followers, or?
It was on Facebook.
Did you have a follower base before?
No, it was on my first 100 milestone was on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, and that was, I think, when I was streaming. It was constantly just streaming on YouTube, like over and over again, and it was just slowly growing. And then I started opening up like social medias and things like that, and like trying to post it out as much as I can, and just seeing them numbers grow, especially when you're growing up to 100. Yeah. I had one of the like sub counts on my stream.
Yeah.
So that it was like a live sub count, and then just like sitting there, because I didn't have any like notifications on or anything like that, so I didn't know when I was getting a follower or a sub or anything. I was just seeing that number go up, and I was just like, this is amazing. Like I'd get home sometimes from work and stuff, and I'd open up. You could like go on like a live sub count viewer, couldn't you, on Google?
Yeah.
And instead of actually checking my YouTube, I'd check that number.
Yeah.
And I'd sit there and watch it and just like slowly watch it go up. But then obviously consistency, like, I don't know, kind of went against me again.
Yeah. And
because it was like, I think at that point I was working nights. So the good times to stream in the evening and stuff like that, everyone's like pretty much ready to watch, and I'm stood there getting ready for work.
Getting ready for work, yeah. Again,
Yeah,
like,
so
life
I could
took
only do
over
it in the daytime
when
or on
everyone else is
weekends.
at work.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a bit hard.
What approach did you take to gain these followers? Was it your content, or
At that point, it was consistency.
it was consistency at that point?
Yeah, it was literally just doing it. Like I was doing my best to do it every single day.
Yeah.
And I think as soon as someone kind of sees you and then sees you again and then sees you again, they're kind of like, okay, well, they keep popping up. I'm just going to have a look.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you know that they're there, that's your time to just strike and keep them there.
Yeah.
So it's not so much. I think back then I wasn't really interactive either. Chat wasn't popping, so I wasn't really chatting away and stuff like that. I was kind of chatting with the people in the game and then just focusing on the game. So it was kind of consistency that was bringing the people in, and then it was gameplay that was keeping them there.
Keeping them there. Yeah. So
it was being good at the game.
Okay. So there was no interaction really.
No, it was quite minimal.
Yeah.
And now and then, if people came in chatting, because I used to have my YouTube video opened up on my phone, and I just kind of like had that, like, because I didn't have a desk, I had nothing. I just had like, I didn't even have a bed at this point. I think I just had a mattress, and I had like my laptop and stuff. I had like a little microphone that was on this, like, it wouldn't even sit straight.
Yeah.
And my phone was just kind of like in front of me, where I'd have the chat open and stuff. So I'd have them to kind of look down and try read my chat, and then carry on playing. It was difficult, but we made it work.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it is quite hard. Like with certain games, you can't always interact.
No.
Like
I found that when I was playing GTA the other day.
Yeah.
Friday when I streamed GTA, I was in a F1 race, and I could hear my notifications going off, like likes coming in and stuff, and I could see out the corner of my eye the chat coming.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't look.
Yeah.
Like, I think at one point I did look for a second and just got wiped out straight away.
Yeah, I think I dropped by your stream and you looked away, and then you looked back and you literally just lost the front of the wing.
Yeah, that's it. It is hard, and even like Call of Duty and stuff like that. A lot of the times you can kind of talk. You have that chance to look away.
Yeah,
but you've got to be so careful, because if someone's new watching, and you're interacting with your chat and stuff like that, and then you die because you're interacting with your chat, that person might be there to watch good gameplay. Not watch someone sitting there talking and stuff like that. So it's kind of hard. You kind of got to like try even it out. Yeah.
But then it, like you say, it's quite hard because, like, especially for the likes of me and you, like smaller streamers, like, it is hard because you want to interact with them. You as soon as you see that like, thank you for the like, thank you for the shares. But like, if you're some people understand, like, say again with Warzone, you're playing Warzone, you're pushing a team. At that point, you're not going to be able to interact.
No. But that's the good thing about having notifications on, so that you can hear it.
Yeah.
So a lot of the times I've done it before, where I've been playing, I'm focused because something's happening, and I'll hear the notification that someone's liked the screen. I'm, damn, Daniel. I won't know who's done it, but I'll make sure I say, "Oh, thank you for the like." Like, I'll check it in a minute, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Things like that. It's as long as you can quickly try and make them aware that you know that they're there.
Yeah.
Then that's still something at the end of the day, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. And like you say, like nowadays, I think a lot of people watch streamers. For the entertainment and that, but to learn as well. So like you say, if you are dying all the time, it's just like, well, this guy, next guy, scroll, next guy.
Yeah. But unless they're funny.
Yeah.
I've scrolled through people before that they've got talent, they are good, but it's sometimes it is kind of good watching someone that just sits there rambling on.
Yeah,
and that is kind of a good laugh.
No, agreed.
But it depends on what you're looking for, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the entertainment side, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I'd say there's definitely two categories, like you say, pro players, entertainment. I think there's I can't remember what the other one was. But...
Us.
Yes, us. Yeah.
We're just in the middle.
Yeah. Semi.
Yeah.
So what is your main content you create?
My main content?
Yeah, like, what would you say you're the best at?
dying. Go into the gulag.
Go into the gulag. I think we're all good at that, mate.
Yeah. I think we've actually done it a couple of times where we'll land in a game and think, right, first person to go to the gulag wins.
Yeah.
No, I think that my main content's probably FPS.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know. I enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
So I know they say about, like for growing streamers, don't stream saturated games and stuff like that. You're never going to get anywhere.
Yeah.
But that's not so much as my aim. My aim is to still have fun.
Yeah. If you're streaming,
I can't see myself playing a game that I don't like.
Yeah. You need to find
just
a game
to get
that you love.
Yeah. Or a game that you're good at.
Yeah.
I don't want to just go find. If I go through Twitch and I scroll down to the bottom, I think, oh, okay, Dark Souls 3. This is an example. I actually really like Dark Souls, but if I didn't, we'd just use it.
Yeah.
But I can see that there's, I don't know, 1,000 people viewing Dark Souls 3. There's only 5 people streaming. The person who's first has, I don't know, 800 viewers. The person who's second only has, I don't know, 50.
Yeah.
You think about it, if you start streaming that, once that person in first place stops streaming, that's then 800 viewers
who want to watch.
They've got no one to watch. Yeah. And their person they've just been watching is gone. So the chance of them going to the next person down is quite high. Like that's possible in a big chance kind of thing. So that could end up being you, but then you're sitting there playing a game that you might not even like.
Yeah.
Just to grow a community. And then once you've built a community playing a game that you're not really that interested in, once you've got that community and you go to a game that you like, they probably don't like it.
Yeah, they're not there.
That's why they found you on that other game.
Maybe 20% of them go, actually, like
the
streamer.
Yeah, I like the person kind of thing. I want to watch him.
Yeah.
Not so much like it doesn't bother me what he's playing. But then there's a lot of people that are there to watch that game.
Yes, definitely. I agree.
Or similar games. So, I mean, like you can play Dark Souls and then you can play like Bloodborne and things like that. They're all kind of similar.
Similar games.
And then you jump to like Warzone and stuff. It's not a massive difference. Yeah. But to other people, they're like, well, no, that's just boring.
This is boring game. Well, not a boring game, but they're the class that I'm not.
Yeah.
If I wanted to watch Warzone, I'd be watching someone else, sort of thing, you know?
Yeah. And to be honest, I think Warzone is a hard thing to watch.
Yeah.
I've spoke to people before that are just like, why don't you stream something different? Like, Warzone's kind of boring, like to watch, but to play, it's amazing. And if you're interested in the game, then it is a good watch.
Yeah, definitely.
But a lot of people do kind of like watching story games where it's something where they feel like they're involved in it as well, not just watching someone do the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, but that's the thing as well, isn't it? It's, even with multiplayer, with Call of Duty, it is literally the same
repetitive
thing over and over again. But that again, that comes to not so much the gameplay, but you as a streamer.
Yeah, definitely.
So, coming on to the next question, you said you stream on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Do you use any other source of social media?
Social media, I use TikTok. Well, I try to actually. I've uploaded a few times on there.
Yeah.
How'd you find it? It's. I think it's quite good. I mean, you scroll through and you find other people doing like gaming things and stuff like that, and the likes that they get. Like, if you know what you're doing, it can work out really well. But it's the same as anything else. It's just getting lucky. It's just getting noticed and being consistent. So I've been doing that slowly. It's just really hard when you're doing so many kind of like things at once. So you've got a YouTube, a Twitch, a Facebook, an Instagram, a TikTok. It's like you upload a TikTok and you kind of like, okay, TikTok's done. I now need to post on Twitter that I've just uploaded that TikTok.
Yeah.
And I then need to post on Instagram that I've just done that TikTok.
Yeah.
And it's kind of just doing it everywhere. So you're getting multiple platforms all done at once. So where you think a video that you've recorded in, I don't know, you've recorded a minute video, you've edited it for 10 minutes, you've uploaded it, then you then need to sit there for another 10 minutes posting it on every single platform. for the chance of it might not really getting anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's to kind of think, oh, if I just wasted my time, but you're not wasting your time. That's the main thing. Like doing something's better than doing nothing. You're not going to get anywhere sitting there doing nothing, are you?
No, that one video, like you say, could be lucky.
That's literally what I think about all the time. Yeah, it could literally take one video.
Yeah,
and that's it.
And then next time you stream, you've got 100 people watching.
Yeah. But yeah, I use Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Discordish. If it's a social media.
Yeah, I'd say it is. But the only problem with Discord for me is it's the back burner for me.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. It's I do a lot of networking through it.
Yeah.
But I'm more on Facebook, more on Instagram, stuff like that.
Yeah. I think it's a lot more simple.
Yeah. But then
it's like you've started it and then it's out there kind of thing. Whereas Discord, you kind of need to either get people in your server or find the right server. To be able to get people.
But then even with the right server, it's so saturated. I find. That I have to mute.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. So the thing, so many times you'll get into it.
Yeah.
And I know in a way we kind of only really go to a server to meet new people and show off our like content.
Yeah.
Like we'll post our links and things like that. But everyone is.
Yeah.
So in the end, you just sit there in a server with a chat full of links. And it turns out to be the same as any like Facebook group that you might join.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree with that.
Like that where I see it constantly that people will be asking a question on Facebook on a like a gaming page and stuff like that, or a group, and the first comment is someone going, "Check out my Twitch."
Yeah.
And they'll post their link, and I'm like, someone's asked a question.
Yeah, so follow for follow is
yeah.
Stupid.
It gets you nowhere.
Bringing up follow for follow, I found that like when I started my first page, follow for follow, it actually broke the algorithm because people were following you.
Yeah.
And then 2 days later unfollowing you.
Yeah.
And you'll have 50 people that have followed you that week, but then you've had 50 people unfollow you the next week. So it messes up the algorithm.
It makes it look bad to show that you're gaining 50% and then instantly losing 50%. So they're like, oh well, he can't really be that interesting. We're just not gonna.
Yeah, we're not gonna boost him. We're not gonna boost him.
It's the same with any follow. Yeah. Like even if it's like now and then random people come in and follow, and then next time they're like, oh no, I'm not really interested in following. And that one unfollow
negative
might
feedback
change a lot of things. Yeah.
It is.
Puts the percentage down.
Oh, definitely.
It's the same on Twitch as well. Twitch is all about viewers.
Yeah.
Like 100%. Doesn't matter how many followers you got or interaction stuff. If people are there viewing, that means everything.
Yeah. So it boosts you up, doesn't it? So if you're set at 5 viewers, like say
you see so many people with like 50 viewers, 127 hours stream time, and their average viewers are 0.3. That's not going to go anywhere.
No,
that's stuck because no one's viewing you. People have come to your channel, they've followed you because they want you to follow them. And then they're never coming back again. No.
It is hard, especially I did try to stream to Switch, and I still got an account with them, but for that fact, I never used it because it is hard. No. Like, don't get me wrong, when you first start streaming, if you don't have like, some people are lucky, they have a group of friends that will sit down and watch them. So they've got that average viewer, but if you're starting from fresh. You start from scratch. You've put it out there. Oh, follow my Twitch. You might pick up 27 followers.
Yeah.
So you got to get your 50 followers to begin with. Yeah. This is for athlete.
Yeah.
And then that average viewer is so hard. So the way I would, if I was giving advice to anyone, I would only stream. Say you have 3 viewers in your stream. As soon as those 3 viewers go,
stop streaming. Yeah.
Don't stream for an ever 2 hours with zero viewers.
Stream when you know people are going to be watching.
Yeah.
Because the more hours you stream, the harder it is to get that average.
Yeah, definitely.
You stream for an hour with 3 people watching, you've then got an average of 3 viewers. But as soon as they go and you carry on streaming for 2 more hours,
It's
your
going
average
down.
has dropped to like 1.5 or something.
Yeah. So
Because you've got no one watching you for that amount of time.
Yeah, like you say if you've got 3 people for 3 hours.
Yeah.
And then you stream for another 3 hours after that. Like you say, it's going to be your average view is going to be 1.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my one bit of advice for Twitch.
Yeah. They a lot of people I see on YouTube videos and stuff how to help grow small channels and stuff, and this works in a way and it doesn't work in a way.
Yeah.
But they say make another account, sign in on your phone and leave it. Just watch it, like have it play it, and that gets you a viewer.
But you have to have it unmuted, don't you?
Yeah, you kind of have to do that. It's good and it's bad because it's bad because you're growing your average time on a fake viewer.
Yeah, but
well, technically fake. But then the more viewers you've got,
the more you are pushed up.
People are gonna click on it.
Yeah,
people are more likely to click on someone with 10 views than they are with 3.
Right.
And because that's how I'd do it.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd go on a channel and I'd think, right, who's at the top?
Yeah, as soon as I browse on on Twitch, I'm like, right. Say I want to watch Among Us. It's like, well, all right, I'll give him a go. He's got 250 people.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's got 3,000 people watching him.
Yeah.
So, well, why are they watching him?
Yeah.
You know?
But now and then I have scrolled down to the bottom. I think most of the time I go on it. I will, if I'm watching someone and then I'm like, all right, I'll finish now. I will quickly scroll all the way down to the bottom and I'll just have a quick look at the people that are only on like 1 viewer or 2 viewer. And even sometimes I will just type something.
Yeah.
And that, because that can boost them so much. That is
definitely.
such a big help. Like some random person, like they know they're at the bottom of the list.
Yeah.
And they're pretty much not really expecting many people, but you definitely know that they're hoping for it.
Yeah, make their day.
So, yeah, definitely.
And but the thing is as well, coming back to it, like when I go to the bottom, the person at the bottom's always say their mic's turned off or the audio's absolutely rubbish. So I would say, first of all, make sure your mic's on, make sure your audio levels are good. Because I would have stuck around for like that extra couple of minutes. But then I did stick around though because I said in chat, mate, got no mic.
Yeah. That's a good thing. Yeah. If you see an issue,
tell them.
Don't just turn it off.
Yeah, tell them.
Like, help them.
Yeah, definitely.
It's mad. So many people just kind of come in. They're just like, there is an issue. Like I've had it before where, I think it was us. We were playing zombies. And my whole audio was crap. My audio, my voice was good, but the game audio was completely fuzzy and dropping in and out. Like it was really bad. And I remember seeing my viewers coming in, and I remember seeing my likes and all that lot, and a couple of comments. Not one person mentioned about my game audio.
No.
And that's when I was just like, oh no. And then I got a message saying the game audio sounds really bad. And so I had to end my stream and then realized I had a loose wire in the back of my computer. Yeah. But I was streaming for a good like 30 minutes nearly with people coming in,
but nobody's saying anything. I've had it before.
But they're probably coming in going, oh God, what's that?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And then just
going elsewhere, scrolling again.
So, and then everyone's doing it. So I'm like, I'm just losing people.
Yeah.
So I think I've done it with you a couple of times where I've came in and there's been like a little something.
Yeah, well, probably no mic. I think it's
your mic, or your voice is a bit jumpy.
Yeah,
and things like that. Like if there's a problem,
just say they're not going to be disappointed.
Know about it. No. I think they're going to be a lot more happier.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like my problem is my mic, because when I create videos, I record them, I turn my mic off, I mute it. Yeah, that's how I do it. And then of course when I come back round to streaming, it's like, I've just done my intro. I've just said hello to everyone. Yeah. I think we all
I've done it a few times. Oh yeah,
but
I think before when I in the old house, I used to do it all the time. I'd go to end my stream and I'd put my stream on like my stream ending screen, and then I'd mute my mic and then I'd push my mic to the side, and then I'd sit for a couple of minutes just with stream ending showing, and that just to see the viewers go and stuff, just see if anyone else dropped a like or a comment and stuff like that. And I'd mute my mic just so that, because I'm probably still playing with people and that on the headset and stuff. So I'd be chatting away and stuff. So I mute it so they think that I've gone and stuff. And I'll just wait like a minute or something maybe on like ending stream screen. And then the next time when I come back on, I start the stream and I'm all like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then I start getting the comments going, your mic's not working, mate. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, I've just done all that.
Yeah.
I've just done my whole intro.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah. No. Now I don't even bother. Now when I end a stream, I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to end it. I'm not touching my mic, nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave it.
Leave it.
Yeah.
Now, what I do now is I'd spend a couple of minutes before stream just making sure audio's fine.
Ready.
I know it's quite hard, like sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
especially like when you're streaming, again, Warzone, and you're streaming with friends, you need to meet. I haven't got time to do an intro, you know what I mean?
No.
Unless I'm streaming with certain people, so I'm just on, bang.
Yeah.
But like with other games, like say Cold War, I just spend a couple of minutes before I hit the live button, just, microphone's working, audio's, hang on a minute.
The good thing is recording as well. Like, even if you load up everything and then just click record for 2 minutes, just sit there talking to yourself, and then watch it and just check your game audio's good, your audio's good, because whatever you're hearing, they're going to hear it.
They're hearing,
So,
and
yeah.
It's only took me until like probably a couple of weeks ago to actually get my audio levels perfect.
Oh, it takes so long. It's so annoying. Doing the voice gates or noise gates and the compressors and all that. Like when I first started, I was just like, go live, whatever.
Yeah.
And you don't realise that just like moving something little can make so much noise. Like, you got headphones on, so you probably can't hear it. But your mic's going to hear it. And then you're like, oh God, that sounds crap. Or the noise of like your PlayStation and things like that, or your computer and stuff. Like, I think if I go quiet, I don't think anyone can hear anything on my stream. Which is so good. The best thing about this is the fact that when you're streaming and you need to fart, they ain't gonna hear it.
Just let it go, baby.
Yeah, you can literally let it rip. And the good thing, like, my mic's above my desk.
Yeah.
So if any noise going on under my desk,
no
one's gonna hear it.
So
when I'm like really in a game and stuff, and I'm sat here like this, and I'm like, right, I really need to pee in a bottle, they ain't gonna know. They ain't gonna have a clue.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
He does. Maybe once or twice.
Weird.
No, he doesn't actually, because every time. Sometimes when I come onto his stream, he's never there.
Yeah. So or I come back and I'm like, I'm back.
Up 3 flights of stairs.
Yeah. Well, that's the annoying thing. In the old place, I had a bathroom literally on the top floor with me, so I'd literally just go out of one door, I can pee, and then I can be straight back again. This time, I either have to go all the way down to the bottom floor, because normally I'll have a cigarette or something, so I'll just have a cigarette, have a quick wee, and then I'll come all the way back up again. Or the fact that my house is so long as well. If I go down these stairs, I then have to go all the way to the back of the house to pee, and then come all the way back again. And then when you've got a 3-year-old trying to sleep and you've got to be dead quiet, but you know you're in a rush, it's even more tiring. Yeah. It's like you're running up the stairs as quiet as you can without falling over. Don't work. I always fall over.
Oh God, I'm they call me Master of Disaster, mate. Don't worry.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Right, I've got some random questions for you just to get to know the guy behind the webcam.
Oh, hi. Okay.
Right, pineapple on pizza.
Disgusting.
Good man. Apple or Android?
Disgusting. Apple or Android? Apple. Yeah. Apple. You're Android, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I am, just because we do so much more with Android.
There's some matey that we work with, and me and Jordan will be in our little room and stuff like that, and we both got Apples. And then as soon as he comes in, the amount of stick that we give him just because he's got an Android, like Android's a good phone, and I'll give him mad props to their cameras. Cameras on Android are insane. Like, he went to Japan or somewhere, and he took a photo of like that, their weird buildings they have in Japan where they're all like weird. He took a photo of that from like quite far away, and then he zoomed all the way in the photo, and the detail fully zoomed in was insane. And I was like, mate, that's well good. But the phone, as like a collective kind of thing together, it's a piece of crap.
Yeah.
I don't like him. Apple's so much more easier.
Well, yeah, there is that. It's so much easier to use Apple.
Yeah. Like, it's weird because I'd never have anything else Apple.
No.
I could not have a computer iPad or I got an iPad, but I never even use it. That's Litlands now.
Yeah.
But it's literally Apple phone I'm happy with. Everything else I couldn't. I think it's just weird.
Wow.
Like the PC and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
When you've got a program open, to close a program on Windows, the X is in the top right-hand corner.
Right-hand corner.
Whereas
On Mac, it's left, isn't it?
yeah. It's like, what's the point in that?
Well, they got to be different, haven't they? In every single way.
And it just looks so clean. I don't like it. It's just like, I don't know, they just look so smooth and I don't like futuristic.
Oh, I know.
There's no like sharpness to it. So,
right, next question.
Yes.
I know the answer to this one, but everyone else needs to know. Xbox or PlayStation?
Oh, PlayStation. I'm not one to do the whole like Xbox PlayStation war.
Yeah.
But Xbox is shit. No, I'm joking.
You've always had a PlayStation, haven't you?
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
I did have an Xbox. I've had a couple of Xboxes in the past.
Yeah.
But that's mainly to play like games that PlayStation don't have, like Gears of War and stuff like that.
Fable and
like oh god, Fable, that was insane. I still sit there I thought about this the other day actually. They need to bring back a game like Fable on PlayStation.
Oh,
like that was amazing.
Mm.
I loved it. And like Forza, it annoys me so much that Forza is only an Xbox.
Yeah.
Because I love driving games like that and cars.
Mm-hmm.
And that's such a good game like that. That's literally nothing on PlayStation is similar to that.
But that's why they do it, so you have to buy an Xbox.
I know. I've been tempted. I have been tempted just to get an Xbox, just to get Forza.
Just to get Forza.
Yeah. I've never been big on like Halo or anything like that, which is probably quite a shocking thing for people to hear.
Yeah. But then if you had an Xbox, do you reckon you would?
Probably. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Well, even when I did have an Xbox, I still didn't even have Fable then. Growing up, there was a friend that I used to go to, Tom. He had an Xbox, and we used to play like Halo there. But it wasn't really like I wasn't that like big on it. I probably would have played it, just not really been mad into it.
Not as bad as you are into Call of Duty.
No. Yeah, that's my life. And before Call of Duty, do you know what it was?
Don't know.
Medal of Honor.
Medal of Honor.
Oh, Rising Sun.
Oh,
that was
a game. That was a game.
That was amazing.
Yes.
Oh, I used to love it. And it's mad to think, though, that Call of Duty is not even my all-time top favourite game.
Yeah, that is crazy.
I know. Absolutely mental.
What is your top favourite game?
Oh, do you want to know?
Come on.
I've got it literally right next to me.
Have you?
Yep. This stays with me everywhere.
Zelda.
Yes. My trusty little N64.
Yes.
My little darling.
That's going back a few years.
Oh, that is going back a lot of years. That is the game that got me into gaming.
Yeah.
That got me obsessed with games. I must have been about 4 or 5 or something like that. Well, I was probably about 2 or 3, and I was playing Crash Bandicoot on PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
And then when I was about 4, 5, 6 shish, and yeah, my mum was always working, so we'd go to this person called Karen, and we'd go after hers. We'd go to hers after school and stuff. Me and my sister, and they had a Dreamcast. And I've been wanting to know what the game was for years, but it was like a Chinese kind of Korean game. You used to walk around. It seemed like a Chinese version of like GTA or something.
Yeah.
It was really weird. I can't remember what it was.
I don't know.
So I either used to play that or I'd play Zelda on Nintendo 64, and I was obsessed with it. Like that is hands down one of pretty much the greatest game ever made. for that being in its time as well. It was unreal. It was unreal. I was obsessed. And then when the older I got and started getting like the newer consoles and stuff like that, I still thought about that all the time. I can't remember the last time I played it. It must have been about a year ago. I think I set it all up and played it again.
Wow. Well, you'll have to stream it.
I want to, definitely. Yeah. I need to get a like a converter.
Yeah,
to go from like AVC to HDMI and stuff. But yeah, I'll definitely do that. Yeah.
What started your passion, mate? Passion.
It is. What about you? Your all-time top favorite game?
My all-time top favorite game.
Mm-hmm.
Again, probably like I think it was PS1, but the Tom and Jerry game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I spent hours of my life on that game, and that's what started my passion for gaming.
It's mad how if you play a game like now that like back then, how if you like play it now, how probably boring it is.
But
how amazing it was when you were younger.
Yeah, definitely. I remember.
Like I do not remember Crash Bandicoot being so hard.
Oh, I played it. I played the remaster, and I was just like, I can't even do it now. How did I do it before?
No, same. Like the bridge one with the hog run and stuff like that. I glitched it in the end because I got that annoyed. I just ran along the side of it. But I remember doing that as a kid, and like the ice one with the penguins and stuff. I was smashing it, like collecting all the gems and stuff. And now if I try to do it, I'm like, there is no way it was this hard.
Yeah,
like at all.
Crazy.
Yeah, and back then you didn't even have analog sticks.
Nope. You
literally just had the D-pad.
Yeah. They weren't DualShock, were they? They were just
no.
I'd say.
Yeah, weren't even wireless.
No, wired straight in. Memory card. I remember my memory card. It was Ruby.
Yeah,
Ruby C3.
Yeah. I think I had a green one.
Big old Caffer tube telly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Jesus, it went long ways longer than the actual screen did.
Yeah.
It's like the inches backwards was bigger.
Yep.
Yeah. There were some good games though.
Yeah, definitely.
Crazy Taxi. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember Crazy Taxi.
God, I want to play that so bad.
Duke Nukem.
Yeah.
So.
Oh.
I remember a racing game. It must have been Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
I must have only been 6 years old.
Yeah.
And it was a rally, like I had a rally one. So I did a lap, and I remember, like, as soon as you do a lap, you get a ghost, don't you?
Yeah.
And I remember as soon as I crossed the finish line, I got this ghost. I had to turn it off. I scared myself so much because I was younger.
Really?
Yeah, because it was a ghost.
There's a ghost. Even though it was you in the previous lap.
Yeah, but I didn't know that. I was just like, oh my god, I'm being chased by a ghost.
Oh
I was only like
at least you were being chased by it and you weren't chasing it. Yeah. At least that's some improvement.
That and GTA, all the GTAs.
I remember like GTA 3 and Bird's Eye View.
GTA London.
Yeah. I remember when I rented that, I think from like Blockbuster. But I don't think it was Blockbuster. I think it was Choices.
Yeah.
And I remember going home and sitting there playing it, and then my mum saw the case. Oh my god, I was in so much trouble. Like, why are you playing? I'm looking at it thinking, this ain't even that bad. I'm literally staring at like a pixelated blob. And now and then there's like a little pixelated bit of blood.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm like, really?
And like little lines firing over the place.
Yeah. God, it's mad to think how it is now.
Yeah. It was GTA. Yeah, it was GTA 3 that was the first.
Yeah.
The third person, was it not? Yeah. Third person.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, it was insane.
That was a good game.
Apparently, there's rumors about 6.
Oh, was that?
Well, I saw something on TikTok yesterday. I'll have to send it to you. But it was Cyberpunk tweeted saying, "Look who's quiet now," and then added at Rockstar.
Yeah.
And then Rockstar replied saying, "Really?" And then a photo saying GTA 6.
Wow.
That's big.
Wow, it's about time. When did 5 come out? Like 2013?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, it's been a while, definitely.
Yeah, it's 2013, 17th of September. That's 7 years. Well, it'd be 8 years if they're really well.
On Tuesday, I think it is. They're adding a new island.
Are they?
Yeah, they got a new island coming in it.
Oh.
Yeah, they're doing the new heists and stuff like that. That comes with a new island.
Yeah, but
That's why I was on it on Friday. I was just like, I kind of want to warm up to it again.
Yeah.
But I don't think I probably will play it. I mean, we've got season 1 coming.
What's that? 3 days.
Yeah. So I think I've waited long enough for that.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not going to go jump on another game now.
Especially as they postponed it. Should have been here 3 days ago.
Yeah. That'd be good to see how that comes out.
But I think, like with GTA 5, the reason it's stayed alive for so long is because of.
Yeah.
Same with Red Dead, but I'd never really got on with Red Dead Online. I don't know if you ever played it.
I remember I got the game, and I think I got it like a week after release. I was just like, okay, yeah, I'll get it. I'll give it a go. I think I played it for about an hour and then never touched it again. And that was just like the story.
Yeah. The story's really good. It's
Yeah,
massive.
it's such a big game now, isn't it? And it just goes on, and I was just like, oh, I'm not really enjoying it. Like, yeah, it is an amazing game.
Yeah, but like you say, you've got to enjoy the game to.
Yeah. And I won't even like streaming that. I don't think. I think that was just more like
Casual
off
gameplay.
stream, kind of like playing it, see how it is, and yeah, I wasn't really that big on it.
A bit like Valhalla for me at the moment.
Yeah,
it's a good game. The problem is games like that I don't want to stream unless because they're quite you interact like. There's so much in between. Even like for me with Cyberpunk, I'm going to stream Cyberpunk, but there's so much.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things that you just kind of want to stream the story.
Yeah,
and then maybe on your own play side missions and stuff like that. And yeah, it's hard. I mean, there's some people though that have streamed it like the first day on release, and by the third day they've completed the whole story, and now they're playing a different game.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's mad. They've done like 9 hours of streaming across 3 days. They've completed it, and then that's probably all you're going to see them play of it now.
Yeah.
So,
but there's so much to do with it.
Oh yeah,
so many storylines, and like if you really did want to be a content creator for, like, say, Valhalla or Cyberpunk, you have got a lot of diversity.
Yeah. It's just you kind of just need to do just that. Yeah, there's not really time for doing anything else.
The problem is you, as well, like you say, with 9 hours you complete the storyline.
Yeah.
Say you play for 40 hours, right? So that's the game. So in theory, that's only 10 streams if you stream 4 hours.
Yeah.
So you need to think of a game. Like, you could be a variety content creator. But
well, it's labeling yourself as that type of creator, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of like having the choice of doing like campaigns and like full completions.
But then you need to make your followers come back, not for the game, but for you.
Yeah.
That's what you need to aim for that.
Yeah, definitely.
But which brings me on to my next question for you.
Yes.
If you had one bit of advice for new streamers that are starting fresh, what would it be?
What would it be? Give up and leave it to us, guys. No, just keep at it. Like, even now, like, I've been doing it for ages, and I sit there sometimes and you just sit there seeing, like, I know they say don't look at your view account, but you know, everyone knows that you do.
Yeah, don't look at
like the amount of people that are like, I've turned it off. No, you ain't. You haven't. Like, we know you're all looking at it, and when you're seeing it sitting there at like 1 or 2 and stuff, but then chat's not really active, you're kind of a bit like, oh, well, this is a bit. But you're playing, and you're probably playing really well because chat's not active and people aren't there.
Yeah.
As long as you're doing really well, someone will drop in, and then they're probably going to think, oh, Jesus. And they might be that type of person that think, I'm sharing this. And then because that person shared it and they're friends with that person, and they're probably into the same thing, and they're like, oh, Jesus, yeah. And then it just grows and then grows and grows. But then don't just do it in one place. I don't think you're going to grow if you only stick to one thing, like just Facebook and Facebook streaming. You need to use everything, like Twitter, Instagram, even TikTok. Like there's that new one, Storyfire. It's confusing, but if you can work that out, then try that. As soon as you go live, tell everyone that you're going live, or say I'm going live in 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and then do like follower games and things like that. Bring like your community in with you to like go together, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen so many people where their channels are growing because they'll dedicate every Thursday or whatever to follower games. So any of their followers, they'll join in, they'll have a couple of games, and then they'll leave, and then they'll bring someone else in, and they'll have a couple of games and stuff like that.
Yeah. Again, especially like with people, say, again, for example, Warzone. If you're getting dubs and people are watching you and you promote follower games, they're going to interact because they're going to.
Or even if it's just like meme games and stuff like that, where you're just messing about and having a laugh.
Yeah.
And stuff. If you've got people that are enjoying it
game lobby
and they're coming in with you, or the fact that some people might even just like the idea that they're on a video.
Yeah.
That they're being recorded and that they can watch their self back. or something happened that was funny, and they're like, "Oh, I can keep watching that if I want." And like, something really funny happened, or you got a win. You think, "Oh, I was in that. I was there," and stuff like that. It's gonna want more people to do it. There's so many different reasons why people want to play with a streamer.
Yeah, definitely agree.
It's just giving them the opportunity. So
nice.
Yeah. Lovely.
Lovely jubbly. Right, so if people were to search Twitch or Facebook, it will be Smurphy?
It will be Smurfy GMR on Twitch.
Yeah.
It would be Smurph on Facebook.
Yeah.
And then it will be Smurfy on YouTube. Twitter,
I'll
Smurfy GMR. Yeah, I'll have to send you the links so you add them, because there's a few. Or to be honest, actually, we could just be very simple and we could just add my link tree.
Yeah.
That's another thing that I recommend for people to do. A lot of platforms like Twitter, Instagram and stuff, you only have space for one link. And when you're trying to run so many different social medias and platforms at once, it's hard to choose which one you want. Most people will put their biggest platform, like their Facebook or their Twitch or something like that. But if you get a link tree, it's literally that one link. They click on it. They then have access to your TikTok, your Instagram, your everything you want them to have access to. They've got it.
No, it's good.
So Linktree is definitely a good shout.
Another bit of advice from the Smurf.
Yes. I mean, all the advice is there.
Yeah.
I literally know everything to do all of this. It's just that for me, timing is always a problem.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And like, I mean, setup. If anyone has any issues with their setup, come to me. I've dealt with all of it. I've literally suffered every bit of pain in the world. So, yeah, happy days.
Happy days. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm dying for a week.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure, mate. Thank you.
It has. And how do we know each other?
Oh, Jesus, been friends for years.
We grew up together. Yeah.
Liam used to talk like this.
Yes. Frankie's about 7 foot tall.
6'2".
Frankie's old Friar Tuck. Is it Friar Tuck?
Oh, it's Sheriff of Nottingham.
That is it. Sheriff of
Nottingham, sitting and plotting them.
God. Well, you're singing and improved since then.
Yes. Come on. Ready? 1, 2. Girl, you're my angel. You're my darling.
That never happened, did it? And to be honest, I'm quite glad it never did.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
X Factor, baby.
How old were we? We must have been about 16 or something. And we're like, right, we're going on the X Factor. No, we're not, because none of us can sing.
Liam used to sit there. What was it? Take that. Take that.
Take that?
Yeah. Your lipstick stains still on my
coffee
cup.
Yeah. Does that take that?
Yeah, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't think it was take that, but is it true?
Wherever I did, I didn't mean it.
I'm not even going to get into that. Don't want to show off my multiple skills.
Exactly.
Oh, jeez.
Simon Cowell, here we come.
Isn't it? Watch this space.
We're not
my new dance floor. That's why all the space is here now. I'm going to break dance and sing at the same time.
That's why he's got a hat on, see?
Yes. Cover me baldness.
Perfect. Thank you very much, mate. I got to go before I start crying.
Yeah, I got to go before I start peeing.
No worries. Thank you very much.
It's been like the last 10 minutes. I'm like... But yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, no worries.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Been a pleasure. Thank you.